The first night I got lucky. I got a straight flush, so it was 50 times my bet and got my ante back and 2 times my raise. I know that may be confusing for those that don't know the game, but essentially my $20 that I put in towards that game, it was like $300 that I got back.
Welcome to the American Dream Builder and Investor podcast, where our vision is to inspire busy professionals, especially first and second generation immigrants and Americans, to explore the state of the American dream in 2022 and beyond. That is the Trinity of Freedom: time, financial, and geography freedom. I'm your host, Micy Liu, and I have achieved financial independence, and I'm helping many others to do the same. I started out with $5,000 and have really built wealth for my family along the process. Now I'm on a mission to help hundreds of thousands of people like me to do the same.
Hey there, welcome to the American Dream Builder and Investor podcast, episode number 14. Today I will share something kind of interesting. It's about what I learned about investing while I was in casino for the first time. So this actually happened just a few days ago. I just got back from vacation with my husband. We went on a cruise for the first time together. On a cruise, I don't know if you've ever been, but apart from the free food and all the fun stuff and shows, there's also casino in there, of course. They want to get you in those places, right? But anyways, we decided to play Texas Hold'em for the first time. And it's our first time actually playing any bets in the casino as well. We just wanted to try something fun, different. So it's kind of a modified version of Texas Hold'em where you're playing against the dealer instead of each other for those that know the game. So we decided to try it for $50. And we just want to do it for fun, right? So it wasn't going to kill us if we lose that $50. And I was watching my husband playing it first because I actually never really played the game. I watched others playing first. So then I wanted to play as well, as the rules weren't that complicated. The first night I got lucky. I got a straight flush, so it was 50 times my bet and got my ante back and 2 times my raise. I know that may be confusing for those that don't know the game, but essentially my $20 that I put in towards that game, it was like $300 that I got back. At the end of the night, I was up from $50 that we put in to like $400. I was just lucky, beginner's luck. And I was so excited for my first win, and then I started being a little more aggressive with my betting. And at the end of the second night, I went with $250. And my husband was like, oh, let's end it tonight while we still have some money and we're overall still winning. So we left and we came back. It was a 5-day cruise. It was really fun. We came back 2 other times during the cruise, a little bit. We didn't stay for very long, but eventually we lost it to $100, and then we lost the earnings and the original $50. But the most important part is that we had fun. So anyways, enough with the betting stories. I wanted to share this because I thought this has some great lessons to investing. So the first thing that really resonated with me was that investing with money, that you'll be okay with losing, similar to betting here, right? $50, it was just for fun. And I have actually a story that I wanted to share with you about one of my friends related to this example. By investing with money, you'll be okay with losing. This podcast is sponsored by Life Mission Capital, founded by me, Micy Liu, where my life mission is to help busy professionals invest well so they can focus on what matters. All my life, I was taught to study and work hard for my freedom, until one day I realized that unless I let my money work hard for me, I will always be trading my most precious resource, time, for freedom. Since then, we have also been helping our investors passively diversify into more than 1,000 units of recession and inflation-resistant alternative investments, such as multifamily, mobile home parks, short-term rentals, and more. Learn more with our free ebooks at lifemissioncapital.com. He purchased a $450,000 home to do a living flip. And the mortgage was a lot higher than what he could actually afford because he was the only person working during that time. And his wife wasn't doing very well health-wise. Well, his plan was to sell it at a certain time, but it didn't work out. So he was stuck with this huge mortgage every month. And when his wife's health deteriorated, it really hurt them. Luckily, they were able to eventually got out of one of the other rentals they had after some struggles. So similar to the lessons I mentioned before, invest with money, you'll be okay with losing, right? In this case, I don't think he was going to be okay losing the money with the in-flip renovations if things didn't go according to the plan. And the second thing is have a plan ahead of time. $50 was all we were going to spend, no matter if we win or lose. So, and we stuck to that plan, and I'm very proud of that because whether it's investing or betting, it can be very addictive and want to do more. And the third is don't be too greedy. We could have just stopped at $400, but we kept on going, wanting to see where our luck takes us. Luckily, we remembered our business plan and stuck to it, and I didn't go anything beyond a $50 loss. So that's the good part. And the last thing I would say is have fun along the way with the people you love and care, no matter you win or lose. So remember to smell the flowers along the way instead of just work, and stress until you actually get to the freedom that you wanted. So hopefully that's helpful. Some lessons about investing while playing the casino. Well, if you have other references you want to share with me, please reach out to me and let me know at lifemissioncapital.com or reach out to me on Facebook or LinkedIn. I'm not a huge gambler or playing any of the card games, but those are the references I had. I'd love to hear from you about what you believe there are similarities and any lessons you want to share with me as well. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the American Dream Builder and Investor podcast with me, Micy Liu. We hope you enjoy the tips and tricks that others have used to build their American dream and their trinity of freedom. We would love for you to subscribe and leave a rating and a review. You can also find all the episodes and details on lifemissioncapital.com. Until then, let your life mission go wild.